Okay, we start it. Do this. Pop this out. Do this. That's wild. But now it says this stuff. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're even better than good. We're back. Right, so I really don't actually care about this puzzle. Okay, so like low key, right? These kind of match up. This doesn't match up. That's not correct. But that's correct. And I know this is supposed to be that. Again, we've solved this puzzle before. No. No? Look, we've got it. We're back. Thank you, Morphonia. I am doing well. I hope you're doing well. We're gonna obliterate this shit. Oh, okay. Just a whole nother piece here. Right. My goodness. It was found. Imagine if I had tried found earlier. Imagine if I had tried that earlier and actually gotten that. Oh my goodness, it's my wife. Look at my beautiful wife. Appreciate them. Bunter's over here sleeping. Okay. Pen. Ooh. We got sun, we got moon, we got sun. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna type in the gold password. We're gonna go 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. Awesome! It opened! You found a secret file. There's nothing left inside. Alright, now we're gonna punch in 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1. A map. I don't care about the map. We've seen this already. Get me through this. Get me through this. Okay. Now we're gonna exit out. Okay. Archive. Secret. One of the drugs used by the Nonary bracelets, and an extremely powerful anesthetic. It is the first drug injected when a participant breaks one of the rules. This drug also appeared in Virtue's Last Reward's sister title, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. It was created by Mr. H, who was the president of Cradle Pharmaceuticals and appeared in 999. He developed it by extracting and purifying an alkaloid from a variety of mandrake. High usage can lead to some side effects, including severe memory loss. It can also be aerosolized, and used as an anesthetic or knockout gas. Hold on. Tubacurin. One of the drugs used by the Nonary bracelets, and an extremely powerful muscle relaxant. This is the second drug injected by the bracelets if a rule is broken. The tubacurin is injected 9 minutes after the soparil. It causes the respiratory muscles to cease functioning, and the body perishes from a lack of oxygen. Tubacurin is a component in some of the poisons used by indigenous populations in South America, who tip their arrows with poison when hunting. It can be counteracted with a cholinesterase. How do I enunciate this word?
Cholinesterase.
Huh?
Cholinesterase.
Cholinesterase. Alright. English do be hard. It can be counteractive with a cholinesterase inhibitor, but it's not clear if the Nonary Game facility has any of this antidote available. ATOM. Acronym for the Automatic Diagnosis and Analysis Machine. This device uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose anyone put into it. It's similar to the MRI machines you might find in modern-day hospitals, only much smaller and more efficient. An advanced computer built into the device can automatically diagnose most issues and ailments. If the subject of a diagnosis is already deceased, the ATOM can perform a virtual autopsy to determine the cause of death. You're having a tough time focusing on games as of late? I'm sorry. What games have you been trying to play? Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like a wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. When an epidemic spreads beyond a certain area, it becomes a pandemic. Some historical pandemics include cholera, typhoid fever, tuberculosis, the Black Plague, COVID-19, and smallpox. Certain influenza outbreaks have also reached pandemic or near pandemic levels of infection. In Spain, in 1918, an influenza outbreak was said to have caused 40 to 50 million deaths. The Who? Samus's robot friend that Pixie hated or something? Oh, Adam. Yeah. See, SMT can be really hard to get into, I'm not gonna lie. Even as someone who enjoys the series, I can't always just sit down and play it. And part of that comes down to like the post-apocalyptic setting kind of being very barren, which is like fair, but it can kind of make everything feel the same and almost empty at times, which is, I'm sure, in a post-apocalyptic setting partially intended. But I don't know. That's my personal problem with trying to finish that game. Yeah, the gameplay's fun, but I can agree that it's easy to drop because it's like, okay, well, do I want to play that, or do I want to play like Overwatch or Virtue's Last Reward? Radical 6, a powerful virus whose worldwide spread is an integral part of this story. If you want to know what Radical and 6 mean, you'll just have to play the game and find. Why give me a file if it just says play the fucking game? Ha! A powerful syringes that uses easily swappable viable. Okay, we've finished our files to read here. Yeah, I also had the exact same problem with Fallout New Vegas. Even more so. At least with SMT, there's like cool demons and shit. I think Fallout as a whole is kind of overrated.
You think this actually works?
Like, I like Fallout as a concept much more than I do as a game.
Hey, someone's coming.
But I haven't played the original 2 games, so I kind of want to check out one of those, because I like those old school like CRPGs a lot more than Bethesda slop. What's going on
We
here?
bumped into them a little while ago.
Who'd have thought we'd bump into you too?
Let me see the map.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to really just kind of input your own thoughts into that, and like, it can be iffy. That's the main thing that I struggled with 5, was the story too. Like, it just kind of felt like I was walking from point A to point B at times. I didn't have a big grasp on what I was really doing. Your character, like, all you really have is like your main character, but your main character doesn't really even like do all that much in like a narrative sense.
That map. It's just like the one we found in the crew quarters.
No. Kind of? Like, not really. They slapped the SMT name on the Persona games to, like, make them more recognizable. But for the most part, there's not much relation between the two. But I love Persona. I love the Persona series. I want Persona 6 to be good. Crew quarters?
Oh, we found a map like that too. There was one in the lounge.
There's a lounge? Yeah, not even all SMT games are in the same year. It's so all over the place. Anyways, ours was in the infirmary.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No.
Man, that sounds so familiar. Reminds me of 999, sitting down and exchanging information.
There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
In 5 specifically, like, you can, like, go off and, like, run into demons and stuff and do side quests for them. But, like, it's literally sometimes, like, finding a guy in a cave and he's like, can you do this for me?
Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looks like the ones we saw earlier.
Ooh.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
That's fair.
Oh, no.
It really
I'm
depends
wrong,
on my
but
mood
it
and,
looks
like,
my
how
bracelet's
it
wrong.
kind of plays out.
The numbers have changed.
Oh yeah, the time left. Like in high school, not high school actually, in middle school, like late middle school, I had a huge phase where I actually almost 100%ed Until Dawn without using any kind of guide. I had every single like item and totem except for one, and I couldn't find that one totem. Looks like 2 hours and 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
And then I eventually lost the save file when I moved and changed consoles.
Well, looks like we don't have a choice then.
Speedrun? People speedrun that shit? That's insane. Dude, my my experience with Until Dawn is so crazy. I had a near perfect run on my first playthrough, and then I like had most of my characters survived. I was at the very end of the game with Sam, and I was holding my controller, and I was like, gotta hold still, and my sister burst through the door and was like, dinner's ready! And of course I'm sitting here in this tense moment, so I'm like, oh! Like I jumped, I died in the very end with like Sam, who like physically cannot die until that point in the game, and it's like, what? I wonder what the speedrun looks like. So I don't want to spoil it for myself because I want to like look into what the speedrun is, but is it kill everyone, or is it faster for some characters to stay alive?
We gotta head back. Sigma, where's that note you found?
There are different categories. Okay.
Did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too.
That's
We
kind of
found ours
awesome
in the
though.
crew quarters.
You don't thrust Clover? Well, I don't thrust Clover either. I caress her gently.
Yeah, we got one of those.
And I say, it's gonna be okay, baby girl.
Found it in a safe in the lounge.
We already know these rules. I'm not explaining them again. If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. 1 for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh? If
you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be?
Whew. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Let me turn on stream avatars. Where's it at? I thought I still had it open. Is this correct? I don't think it connected to the right one somehow. People type something. Trust the monk guy, Power Ranger guy. You talking about K? You don't trust K? Okay, okay. Chat's working fine.
Are you going to go back with us, or are you staying here by yourself?
Alright, fine.
I love K. What do you mean you don't trust K? K is like one of my favorite characters. Nah, on one branch he just dipped through the door.
I'm going.
What? Dude, are you putting memories into my mind through the morphogenetic fields right now? What are you talking about? K left through one of the doors? Is that how we're gonna talk about? I'm not giving you spoilers, bro. I'm just sending you an alternate timeline through the morphogenetic field. I don't know why K would ever do that, but you know what? That K is not my K. My K is totally different. My K is cool and awesome, and he wouldn't do that to me.
This is the infirmary then. We were able to walk right in, just like the note said.
That means you can't
Nah,
visit
my
the
K is
lounge too.
different. You just don't get it.
You like it, Grandpa. There's lots of alcohol. They've even got some of your favorite.
Oh, well, that sounds great. Maybe I'll go have a drink later.
What the hell, man? Why are you so damn calm?
Wait, Grandpa? Did Tenmyoji and Quark know each other? Were they actually related? I was about to ask when something else caught my attention. Someone behind the divider was talking to someone else. I snuck a look around.
Do you think there's a connection?
His reasoning was that he wanted to get help, but still. Exactly, he's
Sure.
just a good guy.
There's no way this is all just coincidence.
Nah, but that's not my kid.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that's going on, we need to get in touch with headquarters, and fast.
Yeah, I agree. They probably figured out we're gone by now.
Yeah,
Do you think they'll find us?
let's hope so.
How are these two connected? Man, I wonder what Clover and Alice do for a living. Have I gotten a code to remember from that old man from Tenmyoji? No, we haven't gotten any codes yet. I would refrain from mentioning codes until we get our first one. Welcome back, Nasorium.
done? You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
Ah, for yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, my temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise,
Well, you really need me to spell it out.
Forget it.
That's a good boy.
We have everyone here. Where's Clumsy? Oh wait, Clumsy is here. He's just being quiet. He's being so quiet.
Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
So we all agree that we want to ally with Tenmyoji, right? We don't want to betray. Because I posted a poll last time, and that was kind of the agreement we came to, was that we were gonna ally with Tenmyoji.
But who goes into what room?
So unless people want to say something now for why we should betray him, I think that's what we're going to do. That's weird. Did they say they were running late or anything?
Doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The two members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
An hour late is crazy. And only telling you that after you're already there is also crazy. Because how are you going to be an hour late and not say something sooner than, like, when you're supposed to be there? That would kind of send me, I'm not going to lie.
What do we do after we go into the room?
play a game. Just like it says on the door.
Especially on, like, my weekend. Like, that's my day off, dog. You just wasted my time. Maybe I had plans for after the gym in an hour, you know?
Wait, what's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
I use chopsticks with my left hand. Just because I can.
Well, yes, I guess you could put it that way.
And what's the Nonary game?
No, I'm ambidextrous.
Oh, that refers to the whole enchilada.
My theory is that I was a lefty, but I was forced to use my right hand growing up, and so I use my right hand for most things. But I'm terrible. My calligraphy is terrible. And I think it's because I'm not right-handed.
The Nonary game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one. Make sense?
See, I have so much anxiety about, like, my schedule that if I'm going to be late, I'll usually say something.
Like hell.
But also, if
Shit's
I'm going to be
confusing.
late, I am internally freaking out and going to die.
Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel?
I think Dio is a few carrots short of bushel.
Arrogant little bastard.
Well, that's just how I am, so you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AV room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside. I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Kay, Quark, and myself each gave one card to Luna and Tenmyoji. Luna, Alice, and Tenmyoji. Then we headed into the AV rooms. There wasn't really any discussion of who'd go into which door, and Fi and I found ourselves heading into the leftmost room. Looks like everybody's gone in already. Think we should head into?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay, okay. Hey, do we remember what was in the leftmost AB room the last time we did this? Does anyone remember? I know, I'm really happy that you are here though. Does anyone remember what's in the leftmost AB room?
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh my god, no! Old lady! What? What the hell? Who is this?
Fuck if I know. Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, guys, get over here. We found someone. There's a lady over here. She's unconscious. Damn, who is she? The Saurian. Yes, for real. I'm so used to that being clumsy saying that. I'm so used to it being clumsy that seeing someone else say it in a different context just makes me giggle and laugh. I didn't wait for a response, just turned around and followed Fi into the room. We knelt down next to the woman and turned her head over as gently as we could manage. I didn't wait for a response. We knelt down to the woman. All that greeted us was blood. She's covered in blood. I leaned down to listen at her mouth. Nothing. No breath. With shaking hands, I felt against her neck for a pulse. No movement, just cold skin.
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Quark, don't look. Somebody get Quark out of here.
Okay. Come on, Quark.
Then she's...
Yeah, she's not breathing and I can't find a pulse. Her body's already so cold, so I'm guessing she was murdered a while ago.
Murdered?
Does this look like an accident or a suicide to you?
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of them.
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab someone in the heart.
What are you suggesting?
It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously. Whatever. If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was. Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy.
Or they just moved the body. Oh, Frex. Oh, Frex. Oh, Frex. They didn't move the body. I mean, they did move the body, but they didn't touch the body. They moved the body. They moved something else. Do you know what they moved, Frex?
Come on, boys, let's go.
We know what they moved, because we've been here for the last 2 weeks. No. No, I'm being very literal. They didn't move the body. If you'll notice, there's a crane. DOK and I gingerly lifted the woman up and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't consider himself one of the boys, or maybe it was something else. But whatever the reason, Tenmyoji only stared. His whole body was rigid, like a rope pulled almost to its breaking point, but it was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us. Not quite. It was more like he was staring toward us, a smoldering spark of something burning silently behind his gaze. It wasn't until we were almost at the infirmary that I realized Tenmyoji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we'd found the body. I turned to look back at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and labored, and his movements slow and shuffling, as if his body was suddenly made of lead. The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Carrying her felt like... The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Carrying her felt almost like carrying an old, dry piece of wood. We set her down carefully in the infirmary bed, as if we were afraid she might break. She looks so peaceful, almost like she's going to wake up any minute now.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died.
Let's hope so.
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but... What?
I have a medical license. You're a nurse? No.
You're a doctor?
Well, I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy? Oh, I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an ATOM. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
So you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy?
Yes, I think I should be able to manage that.
Luna ran the scanner over the body, then turned back to the terminal. The display filled up with text, most of it rather technical. Sex, female. Estimated age, 65 to 75 years. Diagnosis, disease. Cause of death, exsanguination. Estimation time of death, 3 to 4 hours. Damage trajectory, weapon entered through the fourth intercostal piercing heart. Ugh. Wound characteristics, wound margin, clean, continuous. Wound angles, 1 sharp, 1 blunt. Wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters. Conclusion. Based on the characteristics described above, there's a 95% chance the wound was caused by a sharp, single-bladed instrument. Huh. Yeah, I don't really get it. What's it mean by instrument? Was she stabbed with a clarinet or something?
It means a tool of some sort. A knife, probably.
In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
Sorry, but no.
Why? Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room. You and Clover. Only one of you was conscious.
Fi, please, stop joking around.
That's why she's so light? What do you mean, Nasorian?
She must have been put there later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but